Hello. We are playing Vampires the Masquerade Swansong. This is my first time in the game or playing any Vampires the Masquerade game. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. The volume's already sounding super low. So, well, I'll just start. Okay, that's way too low, so I'm gonna turn it up a bit. The Prince's headquarters, the Boston court is in turmoil. A code red alert has been issued, which means a major crisis has occurred. Militia and Gallup are summoned by the Prince. Okay. September 4th, 2019. Let's go. Yeah, I have apologize. I haven't been super consistent at all with my streams or uploads, but I'll get that sorted out. So knowing they built cities and fought wars and their hunger of centuries, most of which is Camarilla. And it's the main Caramilla courts enforced by the Masquerade, a global conspiracy hiding the existence of vampires from the mortal world. Breaking the Masquerade is punishable by final death. In Boston, vampire factions have long been at each other's throats. After much conflict, Hazel Iversen, the new prince, has sealed a fragile pact with a group of blood sorcerers known as the Hartforth Chantry. This alliance will not only provide stability to the domain, but will hand the prince the blood trade, the trafficking of blood and mortal victims that serve the needs of vampires elites. Tonight, the undead will celebrate. That was too much reading for a game. That should have been explained to me in a cutscene or something. Do you think this game would play better with a controller?
I'll just get this going. There, ready. We're all set. Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
I don't know.
Okay. Try this. Focus on your vision.
No, it's happening. No, it's too late. It's too late now. They're coming.
It's the minutes. Is that me?
Did you feel it too?
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here.
Wait, just quickly. So I thought I had done this. Oh my god. There we go. Because I was thinking I could have sworn I'd gone through my performance, my settings, and they weren't like this. Oh, did I skip something? Oh.
We've got a problem.
Call them back.
That guy reminds me from that vampiric game.
What's going on?
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up.
Calm down. Maybe it has nothing to do with the party.
You know full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck. Damn it! It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept.
Skills and dialogue, semester kind your skill level compared to that of your opponent. Higher rating ones you cannot use skill if rating is 0. Using skill consumes willpower. If your opponent wins, you gain a few willpower at the end of the dialogue. There we go. Okay, so I think I got that. Oh, something else that didn't save. I just wanted the game had an option to use.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem,
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
What do we do next?
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
House?
What do you mean by we clean house?
Getting rid of our archives, our documents, anything that might betray our network and relationships.
Did you say this is the first code red in Boston?
Ever since the fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years now. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's called risk mitigation, that's all.
Take
The
away
code red is an
internet.
alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're all in danger. And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's with the prince. It could have been worse.
I'd have preferred worse.
You're not even listening to me.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run, we leave everything behind, and we go into hiding. As far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in this city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be alright?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
Ah, my little darlings. You're here at last.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Mem. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
Disciplines. Vampires have supernatural powers usually inherited from their clan. Disciplines. Some disciplines can be used in dialogues, as with skills, the higher level ones. Okay. Well. Yeah.
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
Mem. My dear Mem. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
Okay. Oh, I can control my character. I actually didn't expect that. So, what do we have in the story right now? So, we own bars, or clubs. We're in Boston. We look like, oh, we're close-ish to like a vampire prince or something. So I'm guessing we have connections.
It's gonna be a long night.
I don't know if there's any.
Miss Lewis, welcome.
What's that? This is. No, sorry, one of my earbuds doesn't work, so I actually have my audio set on mono so I can hear everything from the one.
Consider it done.
Who's she, Caleb?
Mem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
There are usually more of us. Everyone should...
Under ordinary circumstances, there would be more of us here.
Is it because of the code red?
Could be. We should have all been at that party. But a code red is a code red. No one can leave. I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
Does she want to smash?
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood. Tread lightly. He's a member of the Primogen.
They're the check to the prince's power.
The check and balance. They backed Hazel when she rose to power after Quentin King. They'd hoped to control her.
What? Things didn't go as planned?
I just have a feeling she will surprise them. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But...
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM! I won't let her get away with this!
All right. Calm down, Dijon.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dijon!
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
Leave us.
When I say child, I'm presuming they're referring to like they're the people that they've turned, I guess.
I don't need your help.
Mem, please.
Stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
Focus allows you to temporarily increase your skills for 1 or 2 levels. The more you increase your focus, the more willpower increases. To be focused, a skill must have a minimum score. Disciplines or knowledge cannot be first. They tie. If the level is the same, the chance of victory influence that points. Your opponent can also focus their own skills, unlike you. Focus only allows them to increase their skills if they get one.
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iversen, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen. As if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
Miss
My
Hazel,
best guess
the
is that
prince?
she'd like to talk to you about Journey, of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
Can I
What
jump?
about Jara? I haven't seen her.
Councillor Drury is not here, nor is Dr. Dunham.
They've all got such
Mr.
long
Leto's
faces.
teams are trying to reach them, but
Nobody's answering?
no.
What a shitty night. Hazel must be pissed.
The game kind of seems interesting. I remember a few years ago, I was excited for Vampire the Masquerade's Bloodlines 2, but that never came out, so I don't know what happened with that, but hopefully that comes out eventually. It really seemed like my type of game. I think for the Division 2, after I'm gonna stream myself playing Warlords of New York, and then I'm gonna close that chapter and just play other games. Especially solo, the Division 2 gets really, really boring. At least that's been my experience of the game so far. The vampire stuff in general, so like...
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you.
Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember?
I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
But now we'll be together forever.
We'll be inseparable.
I hate that
Like
the game's
two
giving me
peas in a pod.
what feels like...
Yes, exactly.
Mom?
It's like there are gonna be a lot
What's
of these
going on?
options that don't really
Why
mean
does
anything.
everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So, what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us.
There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on.
Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
Speech impediment is gonna get annoying to listen to.
Leisha. It's been a while. Hey,
I mean, Leisha.
When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That or she's a major drama queen.
You shouldn't make light of the situation, believe me. There aren't many of us who have experienced a code red and survived.
Thanks for the heads up, Professor Bazori. First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Siaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
We're all in danger. When I awoke, I sensed a threat everywhere, all around us. I've never felt anything like it.
Please explain.
It was as if we were all going to disappear into chaos. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will...
I'm gonna turn off DLSS or something, because, like, I don't think the character model should be looking as bad as they do, but...
tell.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
I'm guessing these are my two main characters, right? Okay, Lewis, Rebellious Star, the diva who lights up Boston nights, but bringing lights into a world of darkness can be perilous. And then there's this, but she doesn't care. Use a profile. Created deck trades are focuses on knowledge and skills that allow you to go undercover, extort, and steal information. Profile that focuses on improving attributes, a large selection of skills that allows for a maximum number of interactions, but with less mystery. Profile that focuses on dialogue tools and physical attributes. It allows you to use your characters or in conversations. I mean, so far I've only experienced dialogue, so I'm gonna click on veteran. Hopefully I'm not making the wrong choice. Character sheet. At a start of a scene, previously earned experience points can be spent to improve the character's abilities. These abilities are divided into two areas: character sheet and discipline sheet. Attributes. Each attribute can fix level. Okay. I have 5 points available. Discipline sheet. Discipline tied to influence emotions of those around you. Swim to progressing about high speed and slow down the perception of time. So is there like actually some kind of combat in this game? That's what it's looking like, but so Presence. So I want to be charismatic.
Hazel. Delson.
Come in, MM.
Slaps up and what? This character model has
I
to be like
wanted
that.
to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the Code Red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the Warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
We?
They're giving me too much to read. I'm gonna go back. Right?
Bring Journey to me.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that.
I
have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now. The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate, but for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, MM, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal.
We don't care.
Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
Accept. I don't like the part I think I need.
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, MM. I know you'll be up to it, but we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, MM. Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
It's right there, I guess.
I'm happy to see you in one piece.
Hey, Sil. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course, I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it, I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
Safe zones, a place where no one can see you feed. You can find them and by exploring the surroundings, only prey may be sent to a safe zone.
No news from anyone.
Do you think that...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around.
I never liked this stuff before.
Exactly. We've got to
Why
keep
would
our
I
wits
want
about
it in the
us.
blood I drink now?
See that? Okay. Oh, I can run, kind of.
Go ahead.
Did you need something? I'll stay here. Sorry, I'm a little out of it.
Hi. Follow me.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening. Let me know if I can help. Good evening.
You just said take a vessel or something, right? Like...
The vessels are over there. Take whichever one you want.
Prey will naturally be revealed as you approach them. To feed, you will need to find the safe zone. You can lure your prey. After prey isolated if the surrounding potential innocent prey. Okay.
Did you need something?
Come with me. There.
Going.
Just teleports me. That is not as entertaining as I thought it would be. Hey, the curious vampires use their powers to charm and subdue their prey and satisfy their hunger. Feeding on prey, you can control the amount of blood you take. Press and hold the button to increase the amount of hunger eliminated. If you do not press the button, or if you don't release it before your bar full, the prey will die. Before the bar is full? When prey will increase sufficient, mortals will be on guard. But when feeding on prey, you can control the amount of... Okay. I think I wake up a bit too early. Residents, some pray their blood emotionally try and have evidence of the water. The end of seeing residents provides voice explaining Swan is Swan. Your face is orange and your feeling on the second time, however, this will cause it to die. So, so if I beat on that guy again, would die.
Alright, Jay. Where are you hiding?
Thought I was gonna suck some more, but it's not.
Yes?
Is this way?
Hey, Abby.
Hey, it's been a while. Can I help you?
I've got to talk to Jay. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, you should ask April.
It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice. Do you still work for April?
Well, aren't you rude? My loyalty is with the court.
Seems like Bosley's leading you around by the nose, though.
She's got some extra responsibilities, sure, but that's it. I have my own agenda.
Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised. I've got stuff to do. See you later.
It's me, but
What a shitty night.
Do you think the Code Red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
I'm supposed to find Jay. Do you know if she's done talking to April?
Huh. Good question. I saw her earlier, but she wasn't with Miss Bosley. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know? I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry. Did you need anything else?
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
So can I go suck someone else?
I know that perfume. Jay. That's Jay's scarf. Shit. Where did you go, Jay? Underwood and Fang. Bazori's ears must be burning. Keltum and Lazarus. I smell gossip. Jay was looking for a file that Jara took from the archives. Interesting. Her last message to Abigail. file. I wonder where they put it. That could be of interest to me.
Oh, you again. What do you want?
April, have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
You can tell me. My lips are sealed.
The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake. And how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst...
Destruction?
Yeah. There's a good chance of that.
Fine. I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her.
Yeah, sure.
What attitude? It's a good thing I was careful earlier. Bosley's looking for answers. Bosley's looking for answers.
What a disaster.
Took the elevator to get here.
I'm not use that elevator. I'm actually confused.
He's all right.
This can't be happening.
I swear, she was standing there, playing me for a sucker, pretending she just happened to be in the archives.
And what did you say to her?
I played dumb. I said, "As you like, Miss Abigail Naomi." And I left.
What did she take?
A page from a file about an old party that she tore out.
But why would she need that? Why now?
They can't hurt me.
I've gotta hurry. I'm not supposed to be here. Battery's dead. Oh, I'm playing with fire. If someone spots me... This page was torn out. I hope you didn't forget anything, Jay. It's locked. Hey, Fang.
Good evening, Miss Lewis.
Call me a ma'am, please. Did you come with Caleb?
Yes, but he's so very busy.
You didn't happen to see Journey, did you?
I'm sorry. I don't know everyone's names yet.
About a party from a few years. Here's the connection between Journey's email and the page that was torn out at Abigail's. Journey asked Abigail to meet her in an alcove at the bar. Abigail, we've gotta talk.
So now,
There's a file missing.
now let's go back to Abigail and confront her.
Hazel's gonna want answers.
Hey, what now? You seem busy. I'll leave you alone.
You catch on quick.
If Zeus had chosen Flower to reign over all others, the Rose would be queen.
Can I help you?
I'm sorry about before. I'm just a little edgy tonight.
I know. This isn't the first time we've gotten in a fight over nothing. Your child, Imani, she was there. Still no news?
No. Radio silence.
And Hazel refuses to talk to me.
I spent months kowtowing to those Hartford assholes for this agreement. If she has the info, now's not the time to hold it back.
These Hartford guys, how well do you know them?
Well enough. I won't let things end like that.
I'm looking for Journey. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. I assume you've already tried her office?
You told me you knew the Hartford Warlocks well.
Yeah, some of them. I was in touch with their representative, Deneb. He was supposed to replace me on the council.
You're leaving us?
Not really. It's part of the agreement with the Chantry. Deneb and I were supposed to switch places.
Why was Hazel doing business with them?
She had plans for the blood market in the region. We were meant to be in charge of supplying high-quality blood. They were supposed to take care of stabilizing it, or try at least.
That's nuts. Has anyone ever tried it before?
Never. That's why I'm worried. I don't give a shit about Hartford, but this project is really important.
I understand. Well, I'll leave you to it. I've got to find Jay.
If I see Journey, I'll tell her you're looking for her.
Let's just do that number 4.
The trail ends there. Where could she have gone after that?
You want to... Shit. You want to...
Let's see what it shows Swan.
We haven't seen you here in ages. Did you want something, perhaps?
You haven't seen Journey, have you?
She's not here. It would be a shame if you've showed up too late.
Why isn't...
You rotten son of a bitch. I don't have time for this.
If you say so. The pleasure was mine, Mem. Say hello to your sire for me.
Can I help you?
I told you I was looking for Jay earlier. And?
And?
I found the note she left you. I wonder what April would say if I showed it to her.
You went through my stuff?
Is that all you're worried about?
No. It wasn't personal. Journey was in a panic. She asked me for the pass to get into Jara's apartment.
Did she say why?
Only that she was looking for evidence. I didn't really get it. Let's keep this between us, all right? April's got other fish to fry.
I'll see about that. I'm going to find her. Jara's apartment. That's on the Primogen floor. What was Jay looking for up there? Hey, what now? You seem busy. I'll leave you alone.
You catch on quick.
Jesus, so we're trying to get in. To do, what's the objective? There's something about the first floor.
It's locked.
It's a shame to see the court in such a state.
Yes?
Miss Iversen has the top floor all to herself.
Yes, that's where she's got her office for hearings, as well as her personal quarters. Miss Bosley is the only one who has access to them.
I heard the prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Lido and his team spend their nights there. It's just below us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
Well, that's like a type of erosive vampire or something. Check my hunger. Mm.
We're all gonna die. That's Jay's scarf.
You want to...
Yes?
I never liked the stuff before. Why would I want it in the blood I drink now?
Can I help you? Yes? Can I help you?
Then I can choose. I have no idea what I'm meant to do.
Sorry, ma'am. I'm busy right now. Buzz off, Lewis. I've got things to do.
Let me know if I can help.
Come on. It won't take long.
Okay. Sure.
The game gave me the option to suck, so good thing I reduced that.
Fucking sewer rat. You're still here?
Yes?
To go.
Can I help you?
Swan will go up here, so.
Good evening, ma'am. Let me know if I can help you.
We can't go there, right? Sure.
Nope. Can't go through there. It's locked.
So I'll go there. So no return action.
The door is locked.
Sucks. Little hiccup. So I think that's where I'm meant to go, but before I do that, I'm gonna quickly.
Oh, great. My shadow. Notes from the Convention of Thorns. A book about alchemy? That's a weird thing to keep. A book about alchemy? That's a weird thing to keep. Canals on the First Inquisition.
Or something.
How morbid. I wish I was outside instead of...
So what exactly did Hazel want with you?
Nothing specific, really. I think she's totally overwhelmed.
I see. The poor thing's totally out of her depth. You understand why I'm worried?
I don't need this right now. I've gotta go. I've got stuff to do.
Be careful.
Talk
Yes.
is so bizarre. Two of the dialogue triangle things, which isn't a good thing as far as I'm aware. Consumables, so replenish that.
No fucking way. Shit.
So this
What?
is where you've been
Oh,
hiding.
Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare. The code red is definitely because of the party.
April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show.
So, you're hiding in Drury's room?
I'm looking for evidence. I saw that Jara had the file on the party. It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did my job right. But I can't find them. It was my only shot to defend myself against her.
Hey, slow down. It's gonna be alright. They don't have anything on you, do they?
No, of course not. I did everything right, ma'am. I was the one who rented the place. Same as always. Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged for limos to be sent for the Hartford Chantry. I went through the same secure limo agency as usual. They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
I don't know, but there's no time to think about it. Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
But if she runs, stuff would be worse.
It's gonna be fine, Jay. I'm sure you can explain everything.
I'm scared, ma'am.
Don't worry about anything. I'm here.
I'll follow you.
Hopefully she doesn't get killed, I guess.
Leisha, it's good to see you.
Be good, sweetie.
How was your reunion with Halsey?
Thank you, Hazel. Your gift was wonderful. You shouldn't have troubled.
You're welcome. We should never have kept you apart for this long.
Good evening, Delsin.
Good evening, Leisha.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. Better and better since I got my little sugar fangs back.
Wonderful.
I haven't seen Richard yet. Does he know I've been released from the Institute?
No, I'm the prince. It was my decision. He is your psychiatrist, but you don't need his permission for everything.
He wasn't at the party, was he?
I'm searching for everyone who's still missing. Don't worry about him.
Thank you.
Leisha, I know I can be frank with you. For 4 years, I have been working to heal the city's wounds. You've already helped me avoid traps in the past.
That was a long time ago, you know?
Knew that.
Remember, yeah.
I had you released from the Institute because your premonitions are the most detailed, the most accurate. I wanted them to help me understand the Chantry's hand more clearly before we signed our agreement with them. But what's just happened? Did you sense anything, possibly about what happened tonight?
I saw images, but they had nothing to do with this party. It didn't make any sense. It was a long hallway.
It's a little... Your discretion can still be of use to me. I need to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation.
You don't trust them?
You can never be too careful. You and Delson are the only two people I trust entirely. The members of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. Go and see if you find anything that could make me doubt their loyalty. Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there might be some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right, consider it done.
You've never disappointed me, Leisha. Please don't start today. Until then, I hope to have found more information. But above all, don't share what we've discussed with anyone. I don't need more gossip.
Can I take Halsey with me?
Of course.
All right then. I'll be right back.
Damn it, I don't believe it.
Do we work here? It's kind of cool.
That was intense. I have to be careful. Shit, they're gone.
I'm not too worried about that though, because I know what I want.
I'm going to Ritzer's to see if he has my teddy.
Okay.
Come and find me when you're done.
Let's see if Hazel was right. Did Yara leave anything behind?
It's pretty hard raising an intellectually disabled kid.
This is what Hazel asked me to bring her. With a list of everything that was checked for the party. Invoices, reservations, rentals. All from our network. It's journeys. That could be of interest to Hazel. This thing's old. Does she still use it?
This party that like a bunch of vampire hunters come out of nowhere and start fucking people up or what? Because they keep emphasizing this party. Let's see.
Oh, shit. Locked from the other side.
Fun game. Oh, what? Oh.
Huh, nobody here. I'm going to be able to take a look around Dijon's. Tarot cards. How fun. The Emperor, the Chariot, Temperance. Easy. Dijon is thinking about taking a trip. He must have done a warlock ritual. This knife has blood on it.
That's crazy.
Tarot cards. How fun. The Emperor, the Chariot, Temperance. Easy. Dijon is thinking about taking a trip. The Salem Gazette.
Nobody's allowed to go in or out. I don't like the sound of that.
Hazel told me to keep a low profile here. This area is reserved for the prince and her primogen. Shit! Hilda's in her office. She's going to see me. I shouldn't get too close. She might be able to sense me.
Why did you come back? Why? Other than to show that you're doing just fine on your own. If you only knew everything I've done for you. Ma'am.
Hilda's more concerned with the men than she is with Hazel. I hope she'll be happy to hear that. The other advisors might be hiding things from her. These suits. Barrel's as dead outside as he is inside. The speculative news from... Oh, he's about as fun as his reading material. Richard's apartment. He didn't change a thing, as usual.
Doesn't know that I'm not.
I see guilt. Richard often asked me.
Hiding somewhere else.
I see guilt. Richard often asked me.
That thought.
Mr. Teddy.
Only Richard would still use that.
No, he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
A floppy disk. That's all Richard knows how to use. Maybe I'll find a way to read it. How many hours have I spent sitting in this armchair for my therapy sessions?
Therapist.
Only Richard would still use that. Richard must have had a breakthrough. if Hazel's interested in it. It looks like one of Richard's Rorschach tests. In green. Even with the color, I still see the same things always. Blood. Looks like one of Richard's Rorschach tests. In green. Even with the color, I still see the same things always. Blood.
They told me not more than one retainer in the council's wing.
I think they want to be left alone.
Ugh, impossible. It's locked.
He must be hiding somewhere else.
So, did you find your teddy?
No, not yet. I'm not sure he's here. What about you? Did you finish your job for the prince?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Let's go, Sugarfangs.
Leisha. I'm all ears.
Everything went all right.
I knew I could count on you. Was Halsey a good girl?
Yes, as usual.
Good. Were you able to find anything interesting in Ms. Drury's apartments?
Yes. There was intel she had gathered on the guests, including those from the Hartford Chantry.
Anything about their regent, Deneb Osborne?
Yes, he seems to be obsessed with memory magic.
Interesting.
I gave everything to Delsin.
Thank you. I'll take a look at it later. Were you able to see or hear anything interesting?
I had a vision.
I knew you would. What did you see? Was I in your vision?
I think it was me. My forehead was on fire.
All right. Do you have any idea what it could mean?
Not in the slightest. Are you disappointed?
The important thing is that you're starting to have visions again.
Hilda was in her room. She was acting strangely.
What do you mean?
She was whispering things, talking to a picture of MM.
Touching, but that's of no importance.
I also found that at Jara's, a file on the party. It's a record of everything Journey did.
That could be useful. Give it to Delsin on your way out. Anything else?
That's all I was able to find.
I knew I could count on you. Thank you, Leisha.
Richard still wasn't there. Were you able to find out anything else?
Yes, one of my servants just came back from his bar, the Red Salon, as that's where he does his research. I had hoped to find him there. But she confirmed that Dr. Dunham had gone to the party early with a few of his vessels. I'm sorry, Leisha.
No. If he had been destroyed, I would have felt it. I have to go find him.
You're the most discreet of all of us, it's true. But we have no idea what might have happened there. It could be dangerous.
I won't be alone. Halsey will be with me.
Of course. And one last thing. Dr. Dunham wasn't the only one there. There was also Miley, my child. Bring her back to me.
Yes, of course. We'll leave right away.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Thank you, Leisha.
Sorry, I've been super quiet this whole stream. I'm just tired and so far the game's had a pretty messed start. So yeah, that's scene one, I think.
Come here. Thanks, You've brought me Journey. I knew I could count on you.
Did you need me for anything else?
Not right now, but I will soon. I have one more favor to ask of you.
All right. I'll be waiting in the next room.
Maybe investigator, maybe, I don't know. Sense the unseen. Okay. Alright. Deep meaning.
My prince. Delsin. Bazori. It seems that the Camarilla is in danger. I am at your disposal.
Your sense of duty is a credit to you, Caleb. You haven't lost your touch, I hope. The Code Red is linked to the Unification Party with the Chantry. No one there is answering anymore.
How many of us were there?
Probably a good 20, give or take. Dr. Dunham and our top spy, Jara Drory, were already there.
We might have lost 2 members of the Primogen. What about Hartford? Have you heard from them?
If those dogs had anything to do with what happened, I'll cut their throats myself.
Do you think they might be involved?
I don't know. It's too early to draw any conclusions.
Where do you want to start?
Can I count on you?
You have no reason to doubt me.
One by one, the Ancillai heed the beckoning and go east. You're the eldest in the city now. Don't do this to me. Not now. I would be very grateful to you. And Fang.
How may I be of service?
Go and see Caius with Jaragon. He's in charge of security. He may have learned something.
You can count on me.
You have my absolute confidence, Caleb.
No, it's in the city. I would have presumed that, like, the higher ranking you are, the older you are, or something somewhat like that. But I don't know. I have no idea about what the world of Vampire the Masquerade is like. So I'm gonna have to Google a bunch of the lingo. Oh. I'm about to pass out. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, dislike, comment, whatever floats your boat, and I will catch you in the next one. Cool.